Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Maeve, like Wave, and I'm a personal trainer and I've been an athlete my whole life. I got my bachelor's and my master's degree in exercise science, and I have a huge passion for fitness, health, wellness, and just movement in general. I started an Instagram page a few years back just to kind of show that you can have and lead a healthy lifestyle while living in moderation. I loved food growing up. I loved going to all you can eat buffets, going to the movies, getting the popcorn, but somewhere along the way, I lost my passion for fitness and started to overtrain and underfuel. I got sucked into the toxic world of influencers and bodybuilding. I did one show, and that is really where I found myself having a hard time with my body image. I started well before I did a bodybuilding show, but after the show, I really knew how to control how my body looked. As a trainer myself, I knew how to train specific muscle groups, how to cut different food groups to lean out, and that was a blessing and a curse. I started to overwork myself and set unreasonable goals, and I unfortunately haven't had a period for a little over 2 years, just because of how I was training and how I was eating. I thought I was being healthy, but little did I know I was having a lot of disordered eating and a lot of compulsive exercise in my life. My body was screaming at me and I was always ignoring it. I was in pain every day. All I thought about was working out, and I was stressed about food. Definitely suffered from anorexia and orthorexic thoughts. I really only ate things that came from the earth. Packaged things were not going to be consumed by me. And I looked down upon people who did, but that's because I was so underfueled. My brain just was not working correctly. So about a year ago, I reached out for help, and I thought I really wanted to heal, but really I was 1 foot into recovery, and I really didn't want to heal. Deep down, I was so scared of gaining the weight. I was scared of people looking at me and thinking I let myself go. I was so fast because I got so small, and I was just only thinking about training, and I wasn't fueling correctly. And so I was getting married this past year. I knew I wanted to put on some weight for the wedding. It was definitely hard, and I did. I officially decided to get a trainer to help me with my nutrition because I was not letting go on my own. And so that did work. I was able to put a little bit of weight on, but really I was still having anxiety around food. I was feeling guilty after eating foods that were outside of my normal routine, and I was overtraining. My wedding day came. It was great. It was enjoyable. Thanks to an amazing coach, I was able to eat the cake and eat the dinner, and I felt really good in my skin. However, my cycle is still not here. Still was overtraining. Still unhealthy relationship with food. Long story short, I got injured about 3 weeks ago, and I tore my MCL, and I actually fractured my tibia. A small fracture, so don't need surgery or a cast or anything like that. So I did start PT, but I haven't been able to work out. And that's been really, really challenging for me. And so I have decided that this is the time to dive into recovery and choose to heal. I felt like I was healing this whole past year, but really it was really just micro steps I was taking, and now it's really time for me to dive in. I'm having this forced rest, and I don't want to let it go to waste. So I'm going to be documenting my healing journey just to kind of help keep me accountable. I was weighing my food, overtraining, my body image was so skewed. I haven't had my period. Was scared of rest. Even now, like, not being able to work out is really, really hard for me. But the injury was pretty much a wake-up call, especially because if you have hypothalamic amenorrhea, your bone density becomes low. And a lot of times women who have it for a long time, they get osteopenia, osteoporosis. And part of me knows that I got injured because I was underfed, underfueled, undernourished, even though I felt like I was eating so healthy. This page is just going to show my journey, and I hope to help other women and men along the way know that fitness should be fun and food should be enjoyable. Food should be eaten for the soul and for enjoyment, going out with friends. Something I missed out on a lot the past couple years just because I was forced to eat foods that I deemed as bad or feeling guilty after eating out. So to any athlete or ex-athletes or type A girls who find themselves struggling around food and exercise and rigid routines, I hope that this channel can help you, because I thought I was recovering, but really I was just thinking about recovering, and part of me wanted to recover, but really the healing starts now. And I want to just talk about body image and hormones and eating and what workouts are appropriate and how to balance a fun life and fitness and life after you get really lean and after an eating disorder and coming back from that, because just gaining a little bit of weight and letting up on my routine and resting, I feel so much better, and I know I'm not even there yet. And I know it's going to be scary and I'm going to have to gain weight, and that's hard. It's going to be really uncomfortable, but it has to happen, and I have to lean into this. So if you're in recovery or you're struggling with HA, or just realizing that your fitness routine has been too structured or you have an unhealthy relationship with it, I see you. I'm with you, because I've been there and it's been years. So let's walk through this together. And if this resonated with you, subscribe. I'm going to try to post regularly about my journey and what I'm eating to hopefully get my period back soon and heal my relationship with food and try the fear foods and go out with friends. And I'm ready to go all in on this journey. So if you're ready to see that, go ahead and follow my channel. Thanks, guys.